welcome to Open Discussions with Shannon Creative Films. I am your host, Miss Lady J.A., and welcome today. So I have the pleasure of, with me today, Miss Lavinia Halliburton. She is the owner and operator of Trendy House, which is a Detroit-based clothing line. So we're excited today to talk to you about your brand and how you got started and what you're doing and where you're going from here. So tell us a little bit about Lavinia and Trendy House and how you got started.
Well, I started with graphic design about 4 years ago, and with flyers and business cards. And I thought, I'm creative enough. Let's try to put some items on T-shirts. I had a business before this that failed the first time, so I had to revamp it, and that failed. So I said, well, let's try something different to put my heart, my soul into. And then one night in a dream, Trendy House just popped in my head and wouldn't go away. So I said, maybe that's it.
All right. So I had the time to review your website. I love this stuff. So there are several items that stuck out to me. So I'm very excited about learning what made you choose those words and those taglines and different things like that. So first, I see you've brought 3 products with you today from your t-shirt, from your company, because I know you sell more than t-shirts. Mm-hmm. So talk about what you brought with us today and what was your inspiration for those items.
Okay, I'll start from here. This one is called, it's named I'm From Detroit, a City of Hustlers. I actually heard that in an interview Young Jeezy did about coming to Detroit a lot. Okay. And it stuck with me because a lot of my people I know have full-time jobs, part-time jobs, and we just hustle to survive. So this is just a regular t-shirt. This one is called a 3D shirt. It's front and back. It's a full image. The background.
You want to show us the back? Because you said it's 3D.
Yep, it's
the back.
Let's see. So this is the front. And then the back is the same, just without the words. Okay. And the picture is just the skyline of the city.
Detroit, that's awesome. I love it. I'm from Detroit as well,
so it just the picture.
And it's funny you brought that shirt because Shannon and I were just talking, the owner of Shannon Creative Films, about having the skyline Detroit. So that is awesome.
This is like one of my favorites, I should say. So it just represents me because I'm a hustler at heart. So I try to find whatever I can to just supplement my full-time job income. So, and the last one is it's a black and white. It's called Detroit Curvy Girl. I'm also a plus-size model, and I always see stuff that we don't have or doesn't represent us. So I just felt we should have a curvy girl movement for my Detroit model sisters and my model family. So that comes in all type of colors. Okay. I have some custom made I have on the website. I have Michigan colors, Michigan State colors, Pistons and Tigers and Lions as well. So Detroit all around.
Okay, awesome. So all right, so let's dive into some of these products. The first one I want to talk about is Detroit versus potholes. So anybody that lives in Detroit, they know
the potholes
are ridiculous.
Horrible.
I mean, it will tear your vehicle up if you're not ready. And especially if it's dark at night and you drive and you can't see and you ride up on it. So what were you thinking? What were you feeling? When you came up with Detroit versus potholes?
Detroit versus potholes came from Fox 2, actually. It was a whole bunch of people on Facebook and Instagram. My car messed up. My tire rotated.
I remember that.
All of
Fox
that.
2.
And I just felt like the anger should be put in a shirt. So actually, my sister's car, she was riding down Gratiot, and her whole tire popped. I'm like, that one was for her because she was so mad. So I just felt Detroit versus potholes, this is for my city. Because
I do remember that interview on Fox 2 on the news that morning because I saw it. I was like, oh my God, that is so true. And someone had told me that if you had an estimate, you could actually send your receipt to the city where the damage was to your car because of a pothole in the city of Detroit. So that was also, because when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah,
that's straight just for, we have Detroit versus everybody, but we have to have our own little, civil war within us and the potholes. So,
that one was out of anger, but it's so true though.
Definitely out of anger.
The next one I want to talk about is your slogan called "Dripping in Finesse." So, what were you thinking when you made that slogan?
That's actually inspired by the Bruno Mars and Cardi B song.
Oh, okay.
And it's just the whole vibe of the song. I love it. And so I feel like if you a trendsetter and you bought trendy house, you just dripping in finesse. You know, like you just it's a certain swag, I should say, that my customers have, and they come to me and just, oh, I want this, I want that. I got Jordans to match that. I got a hair to match that. Well, drip in your own finesse. So that's just, you know, comes in all colors, all sizes, small to 3X. It comes in men as well. So
Okay.
that's one of my other favorites.
So would you say that dripping in finesse is like a empowerment movement, or a way to encourage someone, or just, you know, maybe if they was having a bad day that day, throw that shirt on, like dripping in finesse,
of course, because being a plus size model, you know, we're not really welcome in the industry. So I made that shirt on top of the song. It's just, when you wake up in the morning, you don't feel good, your hair not right, you put that shirt on, you like bum with the world and say, I'm in my own swag, my own finesse, and I'm dripping in my own, just loving yourself, kind of, just in a different way.
Okay.
Love yourself.
Awesome. I love it. Now these next two, I really love. I was like, oh my God, what was she thinking when she was thinking about this? The first one I want to talk about is wife. We're in it for eternity.
Yes.
When I read that, I was like, oh my God, that is awesome. Like, I love it. Just because we're in a society where our divorce rate is so very, very high for a number of reasons. So when I read that shirt and I saw that, I was like, oh, this is the perfect gift for a bride-to-be. Or, you know, if you have someone who may be in a marriage and may be having a hard time, but they really don't want to give up, that can also be a way of encouragement and perfect gift as well. So tell me about what was you thinking when you created Wife, We're in it for eternity.
That one came from actually my grandparents. They were married for 55 years before my granddad passed. Okay. And it was just like my grandma, they argued, of course, because
all couples do.
Like, they argue, but she never stopped loving him. She never said, okay, nope, I'm done. She always talked it out, and she always like, nope, I married you. We're not getting no divorce. It's not working in our family. So it was just, you in it for eternity. Like, no matter ups, downs, just your vows. Like, ups, downs, high, lows, poor, rich, takes health or bad health. I'm in it. I'm not going to leave you high and dry. I'm not going to leave you when you up, you down. It's just, you mine, I'm yours. Exactly. And we here, like, in it for eternity. And it came from my boyfriend, too, because when we met, I told him, I'm stuck with you, and you stuck with me. I don't know what happens. And 4 years later, like, we stuck. So it's not just for wives, too. It's just, you know, if you have your spouse and you sticking it out.
Or a committed relationship.
Right. And it's just, we in it.
So the other slogans that I noticed, Black Excellence.
Yes.
And I noticed you had the African culture map on the shirt for the letter A for Black. So how did you come about for that design?
Well, that's actually it's actually part of a Black series, and I've come to be more Afrocentric because I love our people, I love my community, and we do have excellence everywhere. It's not just in school. It's not just, you know, we're just excellent in ourselves. So Black excellence is something that we have to show more. We have to put more out in the open. We have to put into our kids that no matter how old you are, how young you are, how you shape, how you look, how your hair looks natural, braided up, you're excellent. You have Black excellence. So it's a whole Black series, and you know, so that's another favorite.
So tell us about the series.
The Black series,
so that people know what the series is.
It's just celebrating our Black people. Okay. I have one. It's called Black Men Matter, which touched me because in this day and age, a lot of people don't celebrate our Black men. So anybody can wear it. It's for men and women in sizes, but it says our Black men matter. Black love exists. Black women are beautiful. Black excellence, being Black is dope. So it's a few shirts trying to get off the top of my head, but it's a whole series to it, and it's just it touched me because a lot of times just in social media, you don't see that. You don't see us being loved and represented and celebrated. So the Black series is just for that little kid or that grown adult, man or woman, boy or girl, just to say Black love exists and Black love matters, and our Black women are beautiful and our Black men does matter. So that's one of my favorites. I have a whole lot of favorites, but
well, this is your brand, so you know, when it's your brand, you're passionate about it, and you know it's near and dear to your heart. So I get that. Will you be adding any more to the Black series?
Of course. I have to just get out this creative block, but once I do, it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff for even children. I'm going into babies and teens throughout the summer, so.
Okay, so you just mentioned you have to get out of this creative block. So share with our viewers what motivates Lavinia, what drives Lavinia and propels her to be creative and, you know, think outside of the box.
It's just when, actually, a lot of my stuff comes when I'm upset. And it's kind of crazy because when I'm calm and I'm just in a cool place, nothing comes to me. And I can try, it just nothing comes to me. But when I see stuff on social media or out in the world, it gets me so upset and it gets me so mad I have to put that in the shirt. And so actually a lot of this stuff comes from anger, kind of, sort of. Just being not represented and not being shown that we are, like, my Black people and my Black community, we're out here. My curvy girls, you are loved, you are accepted. And so a lot of my designs, this comes from me not seeing us in mainstream. So I'm trying to put us, men, women, curvy girls, my Black community, our kids, our men, our women, just out there in a positive manner. So that's what propels me to put more stuff out there, just in a positive way. Novelty items, just to be like a more positive influence in my community. Okay.
Well, actually, I don't think that's crazy. Because I just posted a quote this morning that says, sometimes beauty comes from pain. And I mean, we have tons of songwriters and designers and artists, you know, who are where they are because of pain. And some of the greatest songs have been written from pain. So I say, you know, don't downplay that. Continue to celebrate that, because that's where you fuel your creative juice from, and that's what you just said, that fuels you, that pulls you. I like, one of my favorite is Marvin Gaye. I love Marvin Gaye. Like, when we lost him, we lost a great artist. We did. And a lot of my favorite songs, and I've watched some of his interviews and different things like that, but he said they came out of pain. They came out of dire situations, like from his childhood and, you know, from different relationships that he was in. So I say, that's not crazy. Keep pulling from wherever, you know, God leads you to pull from. So now I want to talk about some other items, because you also sell handbags and you said socks. So some of the handbags that I saw on your site, the trendy handbags, were the Hennessy. That sounded like that was a series to me, because there was a series of Hennessy items.
It is.
It's different. So tell me, what were you doing when you came up with the Hennessy series? So the people want to know.
So the anything is possible. I don't drink at all. But
and that's why I wanted to ask that question, because I knew that.
I don't drink at all. But a lot of people I know love Hennessy, and it's always a thing like anything is possible. Anything, when you get Hennessy in your system, anything could happen. So I just combine the two. Okay. And so I have it. It's not like a series, but it's in pillows. I have an umbrella. I got socks. It's a canvas. It's just, that's part of like my novelty item. It's just something fun. But a lot of my tote bags, it's just, you could travel with that. And I also made that to be a talking point, because you see that in the airport or at the bus stop, like, where you get that from? Like, what you doing with that? So a lot of my novelty items are talking pieces.